Hey guys, how you doing? This is Rich from Rich TV Live. Hope you're having a great morning. Been a fantastic start to the week so far, and psychedelic stocks are starting to gain steam. They were on fire for quite some time. They lost some steam over the last few months, and now with the news that today Mind Medicine is on the NASDAQ. Mind Medicine has been on a tear, and so is NUMI Wellness. And we're going to get into that. And we'll quickly just look at the stock. So right off the bat, we can see NUMI Wellness in the US is under the symbol LKYSF. Had a big day yesterday, up 11%, currently at 95 cents in America. You can see that it went up, trended all the way down to these lower levels. And now you can see the trend reversal where it found its bottom and it's starting to trend back up. But it's been much higher. It still has room all to go up. I think we could see it go all the way up. I don't know when, but we could definitely see it go higher. And when you're looking at stocks, you're always trying to figure out what is the catalyst? What is making this go higher? Always looking for the catalyst when you're investing. What is the catalyst? What is making it go higher? And typically it's news, and typically it's revenue growth, or an industry just explodes. There's a lot of different reasons why different stocks may have momentum, may lose momentum. What's the reason why they go up? What's the reason why they go down? And what we want to do today is we want to go through that. Now, it can't just be that Mind Medicine is the catalyst. Even though it's a big catalyst, there's got to be more to it, but we're going to look into that. And let's take a look at the Canadian side. So obviously the US side, I'm going to take a look at the Canadian side. All right. So on the US side, the symbol is LKYSF. And on the Canadian side, NUMI, NUMI. Had a big day yesterday as well. Now at $1.17. It was at 74 cents. That was the low not too long ago, literally just like a week ago. And same thing, did a trend reversal, hit the bottom, and now is turning up. And when I'm teaching investors how to trade, I always say, never chase a falling knife. Trust your eyes. If something is going down, let it go down all the way to the bottom. Wait for it to hit a bottom, wait for the trend to reverse and start turning up, then position yourself. And you can see that this is clearly starting to trend up now. So the question is, will this continue? Well, the markets are about to open here in a couple of minutes. So we're going to find out pretty quickly. Okay, we're going to find out pretty quickly if this trend continues. And let's just take a look at what could potentially be a catalyst for this. So they did have some pieces of news. Numinus announces listing of warrants and change of trading symbols for previously listed warrants. So there was two pieces of news yesterday. Right here, Numinus Wellness Inc., a mental health care company advancing innovative treatments and safe evidence-based psychedelic-assisted therapies, pleased to announce that TSX Venture Exchange has accepted for listing 16,100,000 common share purchase warrants issued pursuant to the company's previously announced prospectus offering that closed on March 19, 2021. The warrants will be listed on the trading for the Toronto Stock Venture Exchange under the symbol NUMI.WT.C, effective at market open on Tuesday, April 27th, 2021, which is today. So these warrants are now available to trade as of today under the symbol NUMI.WT.C. Each warrant entitles the holder thereof to acquire one common share of the company at an exercise price of $175 until March 19, 2023. The warrants were issued pursuant to and are governed by the terms of warrant indenture dated March 19, 2021. Between the company and Odyssey Trust Company, a copy of the warrant indenture is available under the company's SEDAR profile at sedar.com. In addition, the company announced that the trading symbol for its previously listed common share purchase warrants trading under the symbol NUMI.WS will change to NUMI.WT.B, effective at market open on Monday, April 26th, 2021, yesterday. About Numinus Wellness NUMI in Canada, and we are about to open up the market right now. And once again, it is under the symbol, and we're going to be watching very closely today, LKYSF in America. Empowers people to heal and be well through the development and delivery of innovative mental health care and access to safe, evidence-based psychedelic-assisted therapies. The Numinus Wellness model, including psychedelic production, supply, research, and clinical care, is at the forefront of a transformation aimed at healing rather than managing symptoms for depression, anxiety, trauma, pain, and substance abuse. At Numinus, we are leading the integration of psychedelic-assisted therapies into mainstream clinical practice and building the foundation for a healthier society. So you can follow them on Facebook. Just click on the link here. And you can follow them on Facebook. I'm currently already following them. You can see this is their Facebook page. And you can follow them on Twitter. This is what their Twitter page looks like. Oh, I wasn't following on Twitter. So here we go. Just follow on Twitter. And I'll also hit the bell for notifications. So every time they have any big news, I'll get notified. Oh, you know what? I'll follow a couple other companies. Here we go. And they have 6,315 followers. And I did interview the CEO not too long ago. And you can follow them on Instagram. See if I'm following them on Instagram. Oh, not following them on Instagram. So now I am following them on Instagram. 4,436 followers on Instagram. Numin US Inc. Numin US Inc. is their Instagram handle. So that was the news that started to circulate yesterday. And those changes will be happening today. And if we go back, they've had a lot of news over the last little while. And like I said, psychedelics had a big run. They lost steam and they are now starting to climb back. Now, in addition to that news, they had some more news as well, which I'm going to get into as the market starts to open and we start watching all the moves in the market. Look at this. Here's Mind Medicine, now officially trading on the NASDAQ. It's been on fire and it just continues to climb. Absolutely on fire. This is their website, Numinus.ca, psychedelic-assisted psychotherapy to heal and be well. Safe legal access is going to become increasingly available for a range of conditions, including depression, PTSD, and substance use disorders. Mental health care is broken, but it can be fixed. We envision a world where all people are empowered to discover healing and wellness. That's why we're creating solutions to develop and deliver cutting-edge psychedelic-assisted psychotherapy and transform the mental health landscape. Numinus supports access to psychedelic-assisted psychotherapy through ketamine-assisted psychotherapy, special access, and compassionate access trials. Now, in addition to the news that they had yesterday, they had more news. Let's get into it. Numinus announces phase 1 clinical trial of natural psilocybin mushroom extraction prepared at company lab. This is the big news for Numinus Wellness Inc. Numinus Wellness is a mental health care company advancing innovative treatments and safe, evidence-based psychedelic-assisted therapies. Announced today that it has transformed a partnership with KGK Science, a leading contract research organization with expertise in natural products, to undertake a new psilocybin extraction clinical trial. The phase 1 trial will enroll 14 human volunteers and assess the safety and psychoactive properties of psilocybin mushroom product extraction and formulation at the Numinus Bioscience Lab in British Columbia, Canada. Successful completion of the landmark trial would result in safety and efficacy data for natural psilocybin product, which could subsequently be used for further research and government-approved special access or compassionate access programs. In addition, the trial would support Canada's leadership in the safe production of key psychedelic that has been shown promise in treating mental health conditions, including depression, end-of-life anxiety, and substance use disorders, when used in conjunction with a standardized psychotherapy program under clinical supervision. The phase 1 trial supports our mandate to improve access to safe, evidence-based psychedelic-assisted therapies in Canada and around the world, said Peyton Nyquist. And I've had Peyton on the show, very impressed with the CEO of Numinus. Through this trial, we expect to demonstrate that Numinus is well ahead in the development of natural psilocybin therapeutics that are safe for humans and can be used to support our sector's growth through sales to other research organizations, the creation of new intellectual property, and the ability to conduct our own phase 2 and phase 3 clinical trials if we choose to do so. Huge, huge, huge news. Quickly, we're just going to look at the markets, see if there's any change. Wow, Mind Medicine just keeps going, folks. So this is really, really good for Numinus Wellness. And let's see if NUMI has any change. So far, no change. We're going to watch it very closely and see if anything changes. And if you go to their website at numinus.ca and you click on investors, you can get all the information for investors. And if you click on news, you can get all the updated news. Lots of information and news about Numinus. And we go to news releases and you can see all the news. I mean, so much news rolling in for Numinus Wellness. Let's learn a little bit more. So we are thrilled to help lead groundbreaking clinical work using psilocybin, said Najla Guthrie, President and CEO, KGK Science. Our team's expertise in the area of natural health products makes us uniquely positioned to contribute to the psychedelics industry. Numinus is less than 3 years old, but already has a history of innovation in psychedelics. Numinus completed the first legal extraction of psilocybin mushrooms in Canada by a public company for research and development purposes, and completed the cultivation and harvest of the first legal flush of psilocybin mushrooms. We believe there are several likely advantages to naturally occurring psilocybin therapeutics that will make them attractive to researchers and consumers alike, said Sharon Sidhu, Science Officer and General Manager at Numinus Bioscience. We are confident that this trial will document the natural psilocybin extractions meet health regulator requirements for safety, efficacy, and quality, and ultimately enable the establishment of better access to this medicine. We are excited to see Health Canada grant legal exemptions for certain patients to use psilocybin. This is a huge breakthrough, guys, alongside psychotherapy in situations when other treatments have failed. This is groundbreaking technology. This is game-changing technology that is going to change the world. And this is why I believe in psychedelics. And obviously, psychedelics were really hot. They lost steam, and now they're gaining steam again, and they're getting super, super hot. So if you're in the markets and you're looking to ride momentum, this is a sector that is now starting to gain momentum. And when you're investing, you're always looking for momentum in the markets. You're looking for opportunities. When the markets were up, that was your opportunity to sell. When the markets were down, that was your opportunities to get in. And now that the markets are going up again, you definitely need to be thinking about locking in profits along the way, or you may want to just take a long-term position in some of these growing companies, because that's exactly what these are. These are growing companies that are moving in the right direction. So huge, 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 huge breakthrough for psychedelics. So we'll say that again. So we are excited to see Health Canada grant legal exemptions for certain patients to use psilocybin alongside psychotherapy in situations when other treatments have failed, which means other treatments have failed. Psilocybin and psychotherapy is now working, which can create a massive breakthrough. And to consider revisions to its special access program that could allow Canadian patients with access to psychedelic medications when other drugs have been unsuccessful, which means this could be a major breakthrough in research and medical treatments, added Dr. Evan Wood, Chief Medical Officer, Numinus. As research interest and potential for increased compassionate access to psilocybin grows, it is imperative that patients have access to safe pharmaceutical grade supply that offers consistent psychoactive properties at scale. With this trial, we are taking the first steps towards that goal. This is a huge breakthrough, and that's why I'm a huge fan of Numinus Wellness, and that's why I'm a huge fan of psychedelics. Currently, Numinus is also partnering with Sirion Corporation, a global contract research organization, to undertake a single-arm, open-label, compassionate access trial that will assess the efficacy and safety of psilocybin-assisted motivational enhancement therapy using a synthetic psilocybin product. The study will contribute to a growing body of research to inform larger randomized controlled trials for these indications. The study will take place in Vancouver, and it will enroll 30 individuals with opioid, stimulant, and or alcohol use disorders. This is a huge breakthrough, guys. Good morning, Crypto Man. Good morning, Robert Singh. How you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a great morning. I'm having a great morning. It's been a fantastic few days in the markets. Been a fantastic year, to be quite frank, overall. And in my opinion, in this psychedelic sector, we are just getting started. Clearly, there's some catalysts that are taking this sector to the next level. And that's the beauty of the markets. When things are down, you want to buy them. When things are up, you're looking to take profits, or you may just be a long-term investor. About Numinus Wellness. Numinus Wellness, NUMI in Canada, and we've showed you this, LKYSF in America. You can see that the market's just going to start opening up for lots of stocks right now that are on delay. And the website is numinus.ca. Numinus empowers people to heal. That's right, to heal and be well through the development and delivery of innovative mental health care and access to safe, evidence-based psychedelic-assisted therapies. The Numinus Wellness model, including psychedelic production, research, and clinical care, is at the forefront of a transformation aimed at healing rather than managing symptoms for depression, anxiety, trauma, pain, and substance abuse. So let's think about that. Is at the forefront for a transformation aimed at healing rather than managing symptoms. So they're looking for a solution that heals people instead of managing symptoms for depression, anxiety, trauma, pain, and substance abuse. This is a massive breakthrough. At Numinus, we are leading the integration of psychedelic-assisted therapies into mainstream clinical practice and building the foundation for a healthier society. Now let's talk about KGK. As a global contract research organization, otherwise known as CRO, KGK Science performs a productive and pioneering role in the realm of scientific study. For over 2 decades, it has offered well-designed, customized solutions to each of its clients, consolidating its scientific, clinical, commercial, and regulatory abilities into one full-service package, equipped with state-of-the-art technologies, novel research techniques, and a seasoned team of thought leaders. KGK remains at the forefront of its industry, and by seamlessly matching its experience when it drives for innovation. With its drive for innovation, the CRO is able to respond effectively to expanding trade and consumer demands. So let's go back and let's wait for this market to really start getting up to date and see how the market is responding. We can see that Mind Medicine is now on the NASDAQ under the symbol MNMD. And in my opinion, we could very soon see Numinus Wellness follow in their footsteps. You can see LKYSF is already up 2% now as the market opens up for NUMI Wellness. And let's see if Numinus Wellness follows. Currently sitting at 117. Yesterday traded massive volume of 7.3 million shares. The average trading volume is 1.87 million shares, traded 7.3 million shares yesterday. So massive volume for Numinus Wellness yesterday. Continue with their website. So they started in Vancouver and expanded to Montreal. Numinus is proud to be a partner with practitioners in providing clients with access to psychedelic-assisted psychotherapy with our acquisition of Mindspace, a Quebec-based psychedelic program leader. Numinus now supports practitioners across 3 clinic locations. And I'm really impressed with this company. They've been able to raise a lot of money. And I really believe that this could be the next company after Mind Medicine. I believe Numinus Wellness could be the next company that we see that moves to the NASDAQ or the senior exchange. They've raised a lot of capital. They're doing great work. And I think as an investor, you're always trying to look down the road and you're trying to see, okay, well, we've seen Mind Medicine graduate to the senior exchange. Who could be next? I think this could be the next company in line. You can see 971 million people worldwide currently suffer from mental disorder. 450,000 people worldwide died from drug use in 2015. 1 in 2 Canadians will be affected by mental health issues by the age of 40. 4,000 Canadians die by suicide per year, almost 11 suicides per day. 1 in 2 Canadians receive inadequate care when experiencing a depressive episode. 1 in 5 Canadians suffer from addiction in any given year. 1 in 11 Canadian adults will suffer PTSD in their lifetime. And 51 billion, the estimate annual economic burden of mental illness in Canada. And Numinus Wellness is doing their job. They're playing their role in trying to help this problem, in trying to make a change. You can see they've got an investor presentation right on the website. I'm not going to go through all of it, but just want to look at some of the key points. So there's a paradigm shift. Psychedelic therapies increasingly demonstrate efficacy from psilocybin relieving major depression with 4 times the efficacy of traditional antidepressants, to MDMA for PTSD, showing both substantial clinical impact and potential cost savings of millions of dollars per year. The tide is turning, and you can see that companies like Compass Pathways, Mind Medicine, and Numinus Wellness are at the forefront of making a change and being a part of the solution as opposed to being a part of the problem. So here is the market cap, a 233 million market cap, 200 million shares listed, issued and outstanding. And I have interviewed the CEO on Rich TV Live. Feel free to just search on YouTube, Numinus Wellness, Rich TV Live, and you will see that interview where I'm speaking to the CEO, and I'm really impressed with everything that he has to say. Like I said, so the company has a lot of money in the bank. They're doing all the right things. And I believe that the potential for them is absolutely phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Really impressed with Numinus Wellness. Let's go to trading view. Krish Weirds says, I've been in NUMI for a bit now. Fantastic. How you liking it? Big fan of this company. Big fan of this company. Numinus Wellness. So you can see it's currently at 117. It did go to a high of 123 already today and has just retraced a little bit and is currently just sitting at 118. Let's see what the volume looks like. 354,000 shares have traded so far. And if we just go to the day, so we can see it actually did open up, went to 125 and is now sitting right around 118. And like I said, had a nice run up. And if we go back here, scale back a little bit. So NUMI had a crazy run up. Let's actually just look at the year. So you could see that NUMI, I'm going to delete some of this. I've been marking this up for quite some time, always really getting to know everything I invest in, everything I talk about. NUMI was at like less than 20 cents, guys. It was at 18 cents, okay? Not too long ago. It was at 18 cents in September of last year, okay? It went from 18 cents all the way to $2.45. That was an epic run, okay? Then we saw this pullback in the market, not just for them, but all psychedelics. It went from 245 all the way down to about 70 cents, where it found a bottom, and now you're seeing it's going back up. The trend went up, reversed, came down, and now we're starting to see a trend reversal, and it's starting to climb back up from those lower levels where it hit 74, which was a very nice bottom and entry, and now is starting to climb up again. And you can see those big green candles, and you can see it did go as high of $1.25 already this morning and has retraced with a little bit of selling. But I think this is extremely bullish for Numinus Wellness. And as long as the company continues to put out news, company continues to grow, and the company continues to make a difference, I would not be surprised to see this company continue to go in the right direction. Now, remember, Rich TV Live is strictly for information and education purposes. Please always do your due diligence, always do your research before you invest in anything that we talk about here in Rich TV Live. Always invest in the best. The best is blessed. I think Numinus Wellness has a chance to be absolutely one of the best psychedelic plays in the psychedelics industry. Big fan of Mind Medicine. We brought it to you first. I'm also bringing you Numinus Wellness, saying if you're looking for the next company in line, I think NUMI Wellness could be that next company. I'd love to know what you guys think. Now, if you like the video, please smash the like button, comment down below, share the video everywhere, and subscribe. What do you think of NUMI Wellness? Is this a company that you like? Is this the type of company that you want to position yourself in? Do you see the future for NUMI Wellness? And is now the time to get in? Love to know what you guys think. Love to know your opinion on it. And I'm going to always keep my eyes on this company because I think that the potential for this company is tremendous. Like we've seen with Mind Medicine and how Mind Medicine has really been on fire because they are now on the NASDAQ and has really catapulted the psychedelic sector back into a positive direction after we see huge momentum and the momentum has been lost and now the momentum is getting gained again. But you can see here the advancing of Numinus Wellness and how they've really grown. Look at this. I mean, from June of 2019 to now April of 2021, the company now has 65 million cash on hand to drive the growth strategy. So they're following in the footsteps of Mind Medicine. And one of the things that I said about Mind Medicine has $205 million in the bank. Numinus Wellness has $65 million in the bank. So they're following in the same footsteps as Mind Medicine, and we've seen Mind Medicine now go to the NASDAQ today, and it's been a huge catalyst for the sector. Will Numinus Wellness be next in line? That's really what I want to ask you guys. If you think so, comment on the video. Let me know what you guys think. Is NUMI Wellness next? I believe that they could be the next to grow to a senior exchange based on all my research, all my due diligence, the fact that they have money in the bank, a reasonable share structure for a company this size. You can look at the security details. You can see they got 200 million shares issued outstanding. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not winning, you're not watching. We bring you the winners, we bring you the news, and we bring it to you first. I'm going to continue to do more research, do more due diligence, keep this company on your watch list, keep them on your radar. I think the upside for them is tremendous. This is Rich from Rich TV Live. Brought you Numinus Wellness. We brought it to you first. Like I said, I think the upside is tremendous. Let me know what you think. Thank you for watching. This is Rich from Rich TV Live, and I'm out. Have a nice day. Keep NUMI Wellness on your watch list. Keep them on your radar. You don't want to miss the next rocket. We brought you guys Mind Medicine at 30 cents. It's gone as high as $6. That was a 20x on your money, meaning you would have made 20 times your money in less than a year. That's right. On Mind Medicine is NUMI next. Stay tuned. I'll keep you guys updated. This is Rich from Rich TV Live. Have a nice day, everybody. We'll talk to you soon.